Hi, I'm Mr. Bufus.
Hi, I'm Mr. Martinez.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Sullivan.
Hi, I'm Mr. Eisenreich.
And we're the ETHS band staff.
We are putting a lot of time and energy into reimagining what band will look like this year. Music classes at ETHS are largely performance-driven, interactive, and social spaces, all critically important aspects of the band experience that do not transfer easily online. While online music teacher forums are chock full of ideas for creative assignments in music theory, music history, and other related topics, these exploratory tasks are a great departure from what we typically do on a regular basis, which is to play together and make music. Our staff has made a commitment to maintain as much of the band experience as possible as we all navigate this challenging year together. We want the day-to-day experience and the gradebook for band class to look and feel as close to normal as possible, which means we need to play every single day we are scheduled to have synchronous classes. Ideally, this means that every band student is playing their instrument with their camera enabled during our live class sessions. We understand that this may be challenging for some of our students who are sharing their learning environment with working parents or guardians, as well as other siblings e-learning from home. If you cannot play during class, that's okay. Just use our live class sessions to inform your home practicing. Many of our warm-ups, technique exercises, and fundamentals routines have been recorded and are available as play-along exercises on our Google Classroom site.
In a typical year, the gradebook for band is divided into 4 categories with different weights assigned to each area of learning. These categories and weights are shared across all band, choir, and orchestra courses at ETHS. 40% of the class is daily participation, 30% is based on individual performance assessments such as chair tests, scale tests, or other playing assignments, 20% is concert performances, and 10% is reflection, typically post-concert listening, but sometimes these reflections are more general and based on the music-making experience. We aim to maintain these categories this year in our virtual environment. Performance-based classes are rooted heavily in participation, meaning group rehearsing in preparation for performances, and we aim to keep it that way in this virtual environment. We promise to keep additional assignments to a minimum so you can focus on developing your musicianship skills on your instrument.
Unfortunately, the technology to play music together simultaneously online does not exist, even in 2020. Internet speeds and connectivity as well as computer processing speeds create latency issues or lags from person to person, so it's impossible for everyone to align on the same pulse. In addition, the video conferencing software available is unable to balance and differentiate all of the musicians trying to play simultaneously, so we are really left only with 2 main methods for delivering synchronous music instruction online. The first method of synchronous instructional delivery we are using this year is a live instruction model. In this model, the teacher is leading students through a series of exercises and activities live while all of the student participants are muted. Students can use the raise hand feature in Zoom, physically raise their hand on the video screen, or unmute to ask a question. This model feels more interactive, however, it is almost exclusively teacher-led and does not provide much room or time for student feedback. The second method of synchronous instructional delivery is for students to play along with previously recorded content. Our staff, in conjunction with some of our private lesson teachers, have recorded a series of fundamentals routines, technique exercises, and backing tracks that can be accessed 24/7 on our Google Classroom. In this play-along model, students can access the online content and play along during our 70-minute class session. The students' sounds will match up with the previously recorded sounds without a lag, and our teachers can utilize Zoom breakout rooms and pull students out privately, unmute them, and give them feedback. This method is much more effective for providing student feedback and keeps the class in motion while teachers meet with students in small groups. However, it is incredibly time-consuming. In order to create variety in our lessons from week to week, we will be alternating between these 2 instructional methods to maintain student interest and keep the ensemble on pace. In addition, we will be utilizing sectional settings of the winds and brass and percussion, as well as full band sessions. Students will have separate Zoom codes for each setting linked in the Google Classroom, and we will communicate in advance of class what the format will be for each lesson.
Although we aren't able to come together to perform or view concerts at this time, we will still be putting together virtual performances on a quarterly basis. These virtual performances will serve as a culmination of students' work over the course of each quarter, demonstrating their progress on their fundamental technique as well as the pieces that they have been working on. Students will be prompted to video record themselves playing their specific part for each piece that their group is performing. Once we receive all of these videos, we as directors will mix down all of the audio so that it sounds as if though all the students are playing together as one group live. We will also work with our IT department to compile all of the videos into a master copy that will include all students. It is our goal to provide students and families with as similar a concert experience as possible, while including a tangible product that can be rewatched, shared, and enjoyed with others. We were able to successfully do this for both the ETHS cheer song as well as Pomp and Circumstance for graduation this past May. Check out these performances on YouTube. Each year, we encourage students to participate in our annual Solo and Ensemble Festival, which takes place in March. This event provides students with a performance opportunity where they play in front of a judge as a soloist or as a member of an ensemble. Once they perform, they receive verbal feedback from the judge and written comments in the following days. This experience is incredibly valuable for students. It provides a date by which they need to prepare the literature they are planning to perform, encouraging them to set goals for themselves along the way and prepare a piece of music over a longer period of time. Additionally, it allows students to rehearse together in small groups in order to prepare for this performance, fostering relationships and leadership opportunities. With the nature of this school year, we recognize how valuable the solo and ensemble experience is, so we are endeavoring to host 2 solo and ensemble festivals, one in the fall and one in the spring. We are excited about this addition to our schedule as it will give students the opportunity to work together with others virtually outside of class, as well as provide important motivation for students over the course of the entire school year. Although we are still in the planning stages of these events, we aim to hire judges to provide feedback to students and facilitate submissions of both solo and group performances online. Students will need to participate in each solo and ensemble festival in order to receive honors credit points for each semester, so please stay tuned for more details coming soon.
Every student has the opportunity to earn honors credit for their band course by way of an application each semester. Students will achieve honors credit by earning performance points and service or scholarly points. Performance points are earned by participating in extracurricular groups such as the Wildcat Marching Band, the ETHS Jazz Program, and Pep Band, just to name a few. Service or scholarly points are earned by volunteering time to benefit the program, for example, Marching Band Cleanup Day, or by completing scholarly projects such as researching a composer of color, writing an album review, curating music vocabulary lists, and more. This year, we have made some changes to our honors credit point system to reflect the availability and access to certain experiences. To earn honors credit for the 2020-2021 school year, each student must earn 3 performance points and 2 scholarly or service points. Students must earn 1 performance point by engaging virtually or in person in either marching band, pep band, or our jazz program each semester. The second point must be earned through mentorship, either internally with ETHS students, externally through our D65 mentorship program, or through our newly conceived Pen Pal program. The third point must be earned through our Solo and Ensemble Festival, which we plan to do virtually both first and second semesters. Any additional activities that will take place, for example, ILMEA auditions, private lessons, North Shore Honor Band, etc., can be logged and counted towards silver or gold level honors this year. All students must complete 2 activities in the service and scholarly points category each semester as well. Please see the list on our website for scholarly project options. Normally, there are many opportunities for service projects. However, there's a shortage of these activities due to the nature of this school year. While we have some service opportunities to offer, students should likely plan to submit 2 scholarly projects to fulfill these points. Students will need to apply for honors credit each semester. The application consists of students filling out 2 Google Forms in order to submit the points that they've completed. These forms can be found on the ETHS Band Honors Credit website. The deadline for submitting honors credit materials is December 1st for this semester. You will be prompted to complete the forms in November. Please do not complete the forms before that time.
As with any area of study, independent homework builds essential skills. Students who sign up for band usually want to improve their musical ability and learn more about music in general, and this improvement requires regular practice. Every student should try to schedule 1/2 hour of solid practice daily as a minimum. Encourage your student to build practice time into their daily schedules. Students who practice daily find their skills increasing rapidly with rewarding results. They often view their practice time as enjoyable and not as work. Students who wait until the last minute to practice do not improve as quickly or at all. We are dedicated to helping you learn how to practice, rehearse, and perform music at a high level, to have a fun and rewarding high school experience, to find out more about your feelings and expressiveness through musical performance, and to promote group awareness and leadership skills through participation in band. In order to get the most out of your band experience, you will need to contribute regularly to the practice of your instrument. Each and every student will progress at their own pace throughout their time in our program. However, there are some aspects that could accelerate a student's progress that we encourage all students to explore. We have a wonderful group of private lessons teachers who are available to provide individualized instructions to students in order to supplement their classwork and accelerate their progress on their instruments. Private lessons teachers help students shape their characteristic sound, technique, and overall development on their instrument through providing personalized feedback, assigning exercises in solo literature, and recommending instrument upgrades and accessories. These teachers are like personal trainers who can greatly influence and shape a student's development as a player. Private lessons are an important aspect of the development of any musician in a normal year, but they are even more important this year amid the pandemic. One-on-one lessons over Zoom or Google Meet actually transfer quite well and can continue seamlessly as we are social distancing. With in-person ensemble experiences heavily truncated or suspended for the foreseeable future, private lessons can keep students motivated and moving forward in their musical development. Although private lessons come with an added expense, we have an established private lesson scholarship fund that allows us to extend this opportunity of personal development to any student who wishes to study privately. Thanks to some generous support from ETHS as well as 2 ETHS alumni donors, we are proud to be able to offer scholarships through an application process. The application can be accessed on all Google Classroom pages. Please complete as soon as possible if you are interested, as it was due on September 7th. For further information about all of our private lessons teachers associated with the ETHS band program, please find their profiles on our website at ethsbands.com under our Faculty and Staff tab. The Evanston Township High School Band program is fortunate to have many instruments reserved for student use at home and or at school. We have enough inventory to provide every student in our program an instrument to have at home free of charge. Should a student need an instrument, please reach out to us. If students are using our school-owned instruments or if they have been using the same instrument since they started in band, it may be time to consider upgrading. Once students have reached an advanced playing level, upgrading their equipment would be the next step in accelerating their progress. Purchasing a professional mouthpiece and or ligature would be a great first step in upgrading equipment for any student. This would make a world of difference in a student's tone, technique, and range for brass instruments. Students who are seriously pursuing their musical progress may also consider upgrading the instrument to an intermediate or professional model. Before making any purchases, please consult with your directors as well as a private lessons teacher if applicable. Each year, we provide students with the opportunity to participate in mentorship programs that connect our students within ETHS bands as well as with middle school students in District 65. This year, we are excited to announce an additional mentorship opportunity that will connect our own ETHS band students with other band students in the surrounding suburbs via an online platform. Each student will need to participate in one of these facets each semester for this school year in order to earn honors credit. Mentorship serves as a conduit that connects students in an effort to improve musicianship and promote social connectivity. Our internal ETHS mentorship program will connect upperclassmen and younger students. These relationships foster friendships and familiarity between grade levels. This is so important, especially in the current times of social distancing. We aim to pair each freshman student with an upperclassman mentor. We also accept upperclassmen who wish to be mentees, especially on secondary instruments. Anyone who wants to be a mentee is welcome to sign up. We can all learn from one another. This program will start in a couple of weeks, likely in the beginning of October, and will continue for all the duration of the school year. Similarly, we will be looking to begin our District 65 mentorship as well as our Pen Pal program around the same time. The District 65 mentorship opportunity will consist of our ETHS students meeting with middle school students via online video conferencing. The Pen Pal program will work similarly, but we will be pairing our high school students with other high school students from neighboring schools and similar programs. Please stay tuned for more details.
Google Classroom will be our one-stop shop for all class information. Each band period, as well as each of our extracurricular groups, has their own classroom page. On the stream, you can see everything that we post, including announcements, assignments, and materials. The Classwork tab has everything organized and labeled by topic. Here's where students can easily access the Zoom links that they will need to attend class, the music we are currently learning, and resources such as warm-up books and tutorial videos, all assignments for the class, and more.
In closing, we want to acknowledge how challenging this year will be for all of us. Being in band is about more than just playing an instrument, and we all miss the in-person activities that bring us all together, forge lifelong relationships, and create meaningful memories. We can't wait to return to a time when we can all be together again, providing the experiences that we all greatly miss. In the meantime, let's be here for each other and navigate this journey together. If you have any questions or there's anything you need, please do not hesitate to reach out to us. We look forward to seeing you all soon.
Let's make it a great year.